The meeting, all meetings are recorded.
Right.
All right.
And then posted for those who couldn't show up.
All right. So in the bottom left of your chat window, I believe it's at the bottom left, there is a little circle chat thingy, and that's when you can click on it and you'll see the conversation. At this time, you will see the word hello in the chat room. Does everybody see that?
Yep.
You do?
Okay,
I do.
wonderful.
Yes.
Okay, awesome. In the next week or two, we're going to make it capable where you can call in using the same platform. So you can either get on your computer, you can do both, or you can call it in.
Right.
And that's going to be coming. It costs money, so that's why
It's going to be coming.
it's going to be
Not
coming.
Today.
Not today, but it'll be like a week or two from now. But it's an awesome video conferencing tool.
Right.
And so let's.
And we're trying to take advantage of all the best technologies that would
Oh, yeah.
enable us to best communicate with you. So we're trying everything.
Yeah, we're trying different tools. We used Google Hangout for a couple weeks there. We used Join Me weeks before. And so now we're trying out Microsoft's services with using Skype for Business. So
Right.
I hope you guys like it. If you guys have any comments for those who's been to all of them, send me an email and say, yeah, I liked Google Hangout better, or I liked,
Right. Yeah.
you know,
Whichever
whatever.
one. We want to do what's best for all of you guys, and just try to find the tools that'll work for us going forward.
All right. So there's a couple things. Let me see. Let me pull up the calendar real quick.
Well, we have to welcome Francis for joining us officially as Charles.
Oh, yes. Francis. Thank you, Francis, for accepting the role of Charles.
Thank you.
And we got
Thank
some
you.
other news.
We found a Brandon.
We found
finally.
Brandon.
Yes, so we're 100% cast.
100%. All the main cast
Has been cast.
has been casted. We still got small
Cast,
bit roles.
Cast, honey, not casted.
I know, casted is not a word.
It is
No,
not
no.
a word, no.
Cast. Okay, hold on. My computer is downloading the Skype plugin. Okay, we got another young lady coming in. So,
Who we got?
oh, Monica's trying to get in.
Oh, wonderful.
So she'll be in
Monica,
soon.
She will be joining the cast too. Wonderful to have her here.
So we got a lot of good news. Francis is Charles now, and we're
We have
really,
a
really
Brandon.
happy about that. I think he'll
We
be
are.
the awesome antagonist that he will be. We have Nathan, who's not able to show up today, but he accepted the role as Brandon, who's going to be
Right.
Charles's
Nemesis.
nemesis.
When he's not going
CIA
after
agent.
Delia and all the other forwards.
Let's see. Oh, we got Monica, who is going to be Josie.
Right.
And Ariane's going to play the role of Josie's sister, Sophia.
Right.
That's her character name, Sophia.
Mhm.
And so we got a lot of great things. Anybody else that we? Oh, Jennifer.
Jennifer, yes.
I can't pronounce her last name.
Cannot. Do not try it. We will butcher it. It will be bad.
You'll
Yeah.
see a video if you go to the website, evolve4.net. She did a video, and
She's joining us, and it's such a wonderful thing.
Yeah.
She's going to be playing the role of Maya's sister, but she also does know American Sign Language, and so she's going to act on set as interpreter for Krishun as well, so that Krishun will be able to join us in conversation. We'll have somebody who will be able to speak for her and speak what she wants to say to us. That way we'll be able to communicate with her, and she'll be integrated as part of the team. So I think it's a wonderful thing. Plus, she brings a lot of acting experience to the table, and just a wonderful girl. Plus, she knows kickboxing and she likes sci-fi, so I love that. Absolutely.
And so we got good news in that corner.
Yeah.
Awesome,
yeah.
awesome.
Oh, is Monica in yet? Have you got her in?
Let me see, Monica. Well, let me give her a call real quick, just and
Here we
if
go.
you want to take over the mic for a second.
Yeah, I will.
I want to give Monica a call because she may be having problems. I'll be right back. I'll let Sweetie take over.
Okay, hi you guys. I am taking over. Okay, wonderful news with that. Also with where the story is going, because it seems to be taking on a life of its own. Sometimes I'm even surprised that I'm the one who, I think somebody is taking over my body at about 4 o'clock in the morning and writing the script for me, and basically telling the story for themselves. Which is, oh, Nathan is here.
Oh, Nathan's here?
Yeah, he's here.
Hey, Brandon.
Yes, he's here. Yeah.
Hey, Monica.
Okay, and he's helping to get Monica in. So what we've done is we've also cast two very beautiful little girls. And the great thing about this is going to add to the sci-fi portion of the story, because actually the aliens that are helping the forwards, you know, the purple light, the sound you guys hear, the download of the information, enabling all of the forwards to evolve, is actually, they actually have an antagonist. That is the aliens who are against those aliens has actually taken on the form of a little girl. And she actually is controlling the entire government. She's controlling everyone. All she needs to do is touch somebody, and basically she's got you. So if she brushes up against you, if she she brushes up against you, she touches your hand very innocently, anything like that, basically she's got you, and she's gotten, and this is why the CIA, and I think it adds a layer of understanding of why these people are doing, I thought that was missing from the story, because why they were doing it, yes, but, you know, why would they even care? People want to evolve, they want to evolve. We needed to have a note of antagonism in there as to why they would be so adamant. I mean, to the point of taking over people, snatching people from their homes. I thought, as I was writing it, that is rather extreme. People are just trying to evolve. So why not just let them? And this is why. And so now we have a reason as to why I just could not write something for somebody that wasn't there. And so then we finally got somebody. And then I thought, hey, they chose the body. They chose the body of this little girl simply because she's innocent enough looking to where she would not be questioned as to, if a little girl touches you, nobody's going to say anything. They're not going to say, you're not going to be rude, but basically she's running everybody. And one thing, plot twist, all of the people who are getting the information, people like Bernie, hello Courtney, and people like Lauren, are actually receiving their information via this little girl. They don't know it because in post we will be changing her voice to a male voice. So they think that their operative or their informant is actually a man, and it's actually this little girl who's doing it the whole time. So plot twist, what do we think, people?
I think it's cool. It's very, very cool.
Thank you.
I like it.
Yeah, but we're gonna show her, and she's got scenes in just about every episode, but it will not come to light that she is, the one perpetrating this. We are foreshadowing things, but it will not come into play until about episode 7. And at that point, we're going to discover she is one of the children of the corn. But we do meet her in the very first episode. Delia sees her in her dream. And when she sees her in the dream, she emits this unearthly alien type of scream from her mouth. So Delia will know. And then in the second episode, Delia will see her, at the restaurant and will be like, I just saw that girl in my dream. What in the, but Delia, she's going to shake it off and just say that it can't even be real. But for the most part, yeah. So she's running around here, basically running all the havoc, basically dropping all the information to Bernie. So when you see or when you read Bernie say, through the usual channels, stuff like that, that's her usual channel. That's who she's getting the information from, as well as Lauren. And everybody, unfortunately, Francis, everybody's going to think it's you, and they're going to hate you even more. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Yeah, we're writing you as pretty evil, dude, and I'm glad that you're down with that. Yeah, but um, probably by episode 5, nobody's really gonna like you. I'm sorry about that, but I'm glad that you're up to the challenge. Glad that you're up to the challenge. But you are also being manipulated by this little girl as well. Well, your bosses have been manipulated by this girl, which is why you are doing what you are doing, because that's what you've been told to do. The only person who seems to get away from it, Nathan, will be you, which is why you keep asking all the questions. Francis, you're not a person who really questions. Kind of like prior military learning, you don't ask the questions. You just basically do your job. And so Bernie and Brandon working together to try and get answers doesn't really bother you, because at the end of the day, you're going to turn over the names, you're going to turn over the people. And in episode 7, I'm writing in a scene where you are conflicted over turning over your wife and daughter. And you want to be the one who actually goes in and hauls them out and turns them over to the facility yourself.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm conflicted about actually writing that. That's just, I don't know if I want to make you that horrible, but, but I have gone back and forth with that. And it's like, I want my characters to be likable. I want them to have some chance for redemption always at the end of the day. And I don't know if you come back from turning your wife in. I'm going to say, as a woman who's been married almost 16 years, that's a hard one to come back from.
Well, we'll see about that.
Yeah. So I'm conflicted about that, but we will see, you guys will see the changes in the script. And when they are done, I'm going to send out an email to everybody to just re-download everything. I didn't want you to have to re-download every day and read every day, because that's a problem. Okay, do you have her in?
Oh, Annette's in now. Okay.
Annette's in now, yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so just walk Monica through it. Sorry, you guys, we're trying to get another cast member in. So, just based on everything, I would like your feedback, and this is the time for feedback if you guys would care to give it to me.
This is Ben. I just wanted to ask a question.
Sure.
My understanding was that you had finished the first 4 and that they weren't going to be rewritten. Is that true?
No. Well, when I told you, it absolutely was. It absolutely was, Ben. That was absolutely the intent. And then I started to question. My main question, like I said, was, well, why is the government so involved? Besides the fact that people are falling into comas and we've got the CDC involved, but really, why would the government care if all these people are falling into comas, except if it's some kind of outbreak? And not enough of the people that they would care about are falling into the comas, if you know what I mean. I'm trying to be very, very, politically correct with what I'm saying, but not enough of the type of people that they would care about are falling into the comas. So my question was, why would they even care? Do you see what I mean? So and Ben, you really don't have to worry. Your lines never get touched. I never touch your lines, ever.
But it's the people around me I care about.
Okay, I appreciate that. Hold on a second, you guys. I'm going to grab some water, okay? But now, I don't ever touch your lines, Harold, ever. You kind of, your role kind of speaks to me organically. So, yeah, give me just a second. And thank you guys for your patience. Because this is San Antonio, and even though we're close to a body of water, it seems like I stay dry all the time here. Oh my God. Okay, all right. Oh yeah, let's put some ice cubes in there. But Ben, you did mention that. Is that a real concern for you?
Well, Well, no, only from the standpoint of, and I mentioned this to Antonio at our first meeting about, the fluidity of the lines. And what I wanted to do is to make sure that at some point in time they were as close to, filming as possible. So I mean, because it becomes a matter of flexibility. How much, if I'm studying the lines and I'm trying to be off book, what are the last minute changes that I'm going to have to accommodate?
Right.
So if you assure me that, that my lines are pretty much written in stone, then that's fine. But even if they do change, I just need minutes. To
know. Okay, absolutely. No, and everybody needs to know that. The hard line, because we will start filming, and we did the pushback, which actually gave me the opportunity to kind of flow the story out. I wanted to have as many layers as possible to make it as exciting and as complex and compelling for our viewers as possible. But you are right, there does need to be a hard line, and as organized as we are, we're good with dates and times and stuff like that. And if we say, this will be the last time, it will be the last time. So.
All right, I'm good with that.
Yeah, so we're going to come up with a date, and I am pulling up the calendar right now. Actually, it's good for me, because if I don't have to write anymore for a while, these people are haunting me in my dreams. I see them. I see all of you characters in my dreams. I see all of this during the day as well. So if there needs to be a hard line, I'm really glad for it. What do we want to say? The last bit of writing on any episode 1 through 7 will happen on the 22nd. That's when I will.
No, I would say more time than that.
No.
You sure?
1 through 7, they need to learn them.
Okay.
Right.
So you'll be done with 1 through 7 completely.
Yeah, that gives me time to focus on 8 to 13.
4 days.
Honey, I'm not good.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not good.
You say you can do it.
Yeah, I got this.
Okay.
Thank you. Thank you, sir. Yes. 4 days.
Okay.
4 days. We got this. Seriously. Because, I've been wanting to, everything that we've been writing it down in OneNote, we've been writing everything down. We got this. Trust me, we got this. 4 days. Because anymore, and then we've got the last week of October, and then we've got all of December, and then we start, all of November, I'm sorry, and then we start shooting in December. We need to have them off book, and they need that time to be off book. So if I'm continually changing it, even through November, that makes it hard for them. Right. So I need to do my job, make sure that they have the correct lines to read, and giving them the time to actually learn it, speak to it, live it, love it. Wonderful. Does any feedback on that particular part?
No, I'm with you.
Yeah. I got this. Trust me, I do. And I thank you guys for trusting me about that. Okay. Thank you so much, Annette. I appreciate that. Yeah. At this point, I know that you guys have probably worked with writers, and they are changing it up into the day, and you're actually in the scene, and then they're like, oh no, wait a minute, I made a change. And they're making the change right as you're shooting it. I'm sure some of you have worked on productions like that. We don't intend to run like that, because it's bad for you and it's bad for everybody. Because you cannot because basically what you'll be doing at that point is you'll be cold reading your scene while we're shooting. That's not a good look at all. I want you guys to feel comfortable with the words. I want you to live it, love it, breathe it, eat it, sleep it. And I want you to have the time to do that. And you can do that over the Thanksgiving holiday. You guys will have that time. Do we agree with that?
Yep.
All right.
Yeah.
Awesome. I'd like to hear from everybody. Everybody can speak. Everybody unmute your mic now. I'd like to hear from everybody, please.
Yeah, I agree with that. This is Ben.
Thank you.
This is Annette. I agree.
Thank you. Courtney?
I agree. I completely agree.
Thank you. Francis?
I agree.
Thank you. Monica? Hi, welcome, Monica. Okay, she's not speaking, but that's fine. I know she agrees. I'm just gonna say that she agrees. Nathan, how do you feel about that? And if you don't say anything and you keep your mic muted, I'm going to agree for you.
I agree. I agree with what you said.
Thank you so much, Nathan. How do you feel about taking on the role of Brandon? I'm so excited that that's happening. I always thought that, and as a matter of fact, I kept calling you Brandon over and over and over again when I would talk to Antonio. I would say, yeah, he's Brandon, right? And he would be like, no, that's the end of the world guy. I'm like, what? Why is he not Brandon? Why are we still looking? So no, we're really happy about that. Tamara, do you agree? Okay, we're going to agree for Tamara, who is another plot twist that's coming in that we will explain to you. And Zach, Michael, my man, how are you? Do you agree?
Yeah, I'm good, and I do agree.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. All right, so that's where we're at with that. On the 22nd, when I send out the email, then please, at that time, you can go to the script, download it, take a look at it, and that'll be the very last thing. There are very few of you who are actually going to have lines change. Annette, you will have more lines along with Davita. Tamara is coming in. She will be foreshadowed in episode 6, so that's when your lines will start coming in as Talia. Michael, we are reworking your lines as well, so that I'm still thinking about the particular the Jeopardy question. I still want to leave that in because I like Jeopardy and I'm a big geek like that. So, but we're reworking some of your lines as well. Also, Courtney, you will have more lines as well, because we need to have the little girl have scenes where she'll be speaking with you. Her name is Audrey, by the way. Her name in her role is Audrey, and she'll be walking around dressed in a little schoolgirl uniform most of the time when you see her. And it's going to be really, but the way that we're going to shoot her, it's really going to be Children of the Corn creepy. Yay! All right, and let's see, Benjamin, we're not touching your lines, so just everybody on the 22nd will do that.
Sounds good to me.
All right, did you want to talk about the Are You a Forward marketing campaign, or where did we want to go from here? Let's look at the agenda.
Okay.
All right, did you want to switch?
Yeah.
All right, then. And Monica, welcome. Oh, wait, she popped out.
Yeah, I think she's having computer issues.
Oh, is she? Okay, well, let's try to get her back on the line if we can.
Hello, Forts.
Hello, Forwards.
Hello.
Awesome. Very happy to see you guys here, and I mean, this is very exciting. We're getting very close. We're getting closer and closer to our actual date of shooting, and so December 5th is the first day. We got 2 weeks there, 2 weekends actually in December, and then we got 3 or 4 weekends in January that we'll be shooting. We have a campaign that we want to run that
We wanted to know what you guys
Jina,
for marketing.
who is our associate producer now, she is an awesome lady. She lives in Austin as well with her husband.
Right.
And she had, in Serenity, came up with a great idea to start what's called the Are We a Forward, or Are You a Forward campaign. Then we're going to turn it into I Am a Forward.
Right.
And so each and every one of you, we would like to shoot some video that all you say is, I am a forward.
No, are you a forward?
Or are you a forward? And then pause for a second, and then you say, I am a forward. And then, of course, I'll edit the video accordingly. There'll be 2 different campaigns. One, we're going to do the Are You a Forward? So, you know, pretty much have something like that going on. For those who live in Austin, I may even come down and shoot you myself. And anybody who lives in Dallas, Francis will have to work on some arrangement for you. You know, maybe Francis, you got to do it yourself. Just get like a friend to hold a camera. Oh, and this real quick about camera holding. Whenever you shoot with your camera, if you're doing it yourself, make sure that you turn the camera horizontally. And allow the camera to use its built-in gyroscopes to readjust the alignment. because when you shoot it straight up and down, you get that straight up and down picture. And so that's not how television is. So we want to make sure you turn the camera sideways, give it like a second or two for the camera to adjust, and then shoot it that way. And then you get the full widescreen that we want, you know, in all of our shootings. So just make sure you do that. I'll make sure I explain that in the email for those who aren't here. Because if you're doing it yourself,
you're talking about phones, right?
right, telephones.
Okay. All right.
You know when you seen those YouTube videos when someone gets into a fight on a bus and then they hold their cameras up and they're not really adjusting the camera and all you see is this black bars on the left and right in a very skinny video.
Right.
If they want to do it in a more creative way, some of them may want to create a sign and hold it up and say,
"Are you up for it?"
Right, hold the sign. Yeah.
That's a good idea. If you guys want to, you know,
be creative with it.
Be creative with it. You know, get some markers and a piece of white paper or any kind of paper.
Board, yeah.
A board.
Are you a forward? Yeah.
And be like, "Are you a forward?" You know, and I think that'll be kind of awesome.
Yeah, exactly.
Maybe for editing, say it like, "Are you a forward?" and then say, "Are you a forward?" And I can play with that in the editing.
Right. Yeah.
So what do you guys think about that?
Yeah. Along with that part, we're also going to paper everywhere from San Antonio all the way up to Houston. Like we're going to get 10,000 of these flyers. We're going to paste them up, especially on like college boards and community boards everywhere. And at the bottom, you know how when you have a room, when you're looking for a roommate or something like that, at the bottom it's going to have tear-off sheets with the website address on there so that people can go to the website address.
Mm-hmm.
And some of them will say coming March 2016. Some of them won't. Some of them just, when we first begin the campaign, it's just going to be, "Are you a forward?" That's going to make people, they're going to be like, what is this?
Are you a forward?
Exactly. Are you a forward? What does that mean?
Right.
Evolve forward. Some of them will just come just out of curiosity. And then we'll say coming, the second part will say coming 2016. And then the third part of the campaign will be the "I am a forward." So we'd like both of those. Just record both of those, send them at the same time, and we will take care of the post, production, putting them all together. And those will create 2 teaser trailers that we're going to use for the marketing campaign.
Sound good?
Sure does.
Yeah.
Awesome. What does everybody think? I'd like more feedback.
Yeah. What do you guys think about there? You guys have any suggestions
or suggestions or ideas? Please. The mic is open to anybody who would like to speak on that or expound on it or give us even better ideas. And I hear crickets. Please
Don't everybody speak at once.
Exactly. Come on. That is the purpose of the TouchPoint, to get your feedback. We're a collaborative effort. We are the forward team, and none of us is doing this in a vacuum. We all are creating this together. This is the future we're all creating for ourselves. So please speak up. Even if
Okay, this is Annette. I like the idea, but I also have a question. When you ask, "Are you a forward?" Could you, like I have daughters, can I have them do it also so you can have more different different people saying, "Are you
yes,
a forward?"
please get your family. Get your family involved. Like have your mom come in the room and act out a scene. "Hey, are you a forward?" Like almost like, "Are you on drugs?" Have your mom come in and say, "Hey, are you a forward?" That type of thing. Be as creative as you want. Yes, please. The more people that we have involved, get your spouses to ask, "Are they forwards? Are you a forward?" Yes, absolutely. Thank you so much, Annette. That's actually a really great idea. And I wanted to put it forth, but I was kind of nervous about it. So thank you for bringing that to the floor. What do you guys think about that? Would you be able to involve family members? Friends?
So could we do a comedic? Or is that to be serious or?
Well, not so much comedy, but it could be.
Right. We
It
don't
could
wanna
be
go
funny,
comedy
but not
with it.
not comedy.
Yeah, because we're not a sci-fi comedy. There are sci-fi comedies out there, but we want the seriousness is, "Are you a forward?" We want to make sure "Are you a forward?" is a serious thing, because forward itself is a drama. So not so much, we want to knock people over and have Larry Curly going on, but definitely we want that interaction. Do you think that's appropriate, Ben?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Now, the only thing is release forms.
Okay. Well, great. We will make a release form available, and we
What
will
I'll do
email
is
one to everybody, and then just.
I will
electronically.
create a PDF file with the release form. So if you do get your family involved and friends, just print out the release form, have them sign it, and then snail mail it to us. That'll probably be the best way. Or email me their name, their legal name, their full legal name, and their email address, and then I can send it electronically, just the release form. They won't have to sign the NDA because you're not supposed to tell anybody about the show anyway, but you can get them to do the RU
Yeah,
report.
because that's been happening.
Right. Of course.
Yeah.
I'm sure you guys are very secretive about this project.
They haven't talked to anybody about it.
But yeah, if you want to do it that way, so there's two ways: either print out the PDF file, which I'll make available to you, or email us their full legal name and their release email address, and I can send that to you. If it's a child involved, you have to have them sign the release form by hand and mail it to us.
Yeah.
And the parent's signature goes underneath it saying that they're the parent and guardian allowing this to happen. You know what I mean? So it's very important if they're if they're 17 years old or younger, they have to have the parents sign it and the child sign it and then mail it to us.
Because court is not where we want to be.
We don't want to end up in court.
We want to be on the set, not in court.
Stay away from the courtroom, please.
Please.
All right. So let me see. Anything else? One more thing before we get into anything else.
Scheduling. Yeah.
Annette, you did the schedule already. I'm going down the line here. So of people who are here, Benjamin's done it. Courtney.
Yeah.
She's done it already. She's done it. Okay.
Oh, she did it. Okay.
Yeah.
Great. Yay.
Thank you, Courtney.
Thank you.
All right. Let me mark you green. Okay. Davita. Okay. Now who's here? Benjamin, Courtney, Francis.
Let's look at Zach.
Francis did it. Yeah, he did it earlier.
Okay. Thank you, Francis.
Thank you very much, Francis, for doing that.
You're welcome.
And then Nathan.
Has Nathan done it?
Yeah, he's done it.
Okay.
Great.
Thank you, Nathan.
Thank you, Nathan.
We appreciate it.
Tamara is not on the list. All right.
That is our bad.
Now, I'm going to put your name in there tomorrow, and then I will send you a link. And I really need you to take care of that as soon as possible.
Right, your availability. It's really important to us because we want to respect your lives and your schedules.
Right.
But we can't do that if we don't know that something's coming up. And telling us at the last minute, sending us a text or an email at the last minute is just not the way we want to get down, because we really try to provide a lot of leeway, and we do try to provide a lot of notice for everybody. We send emails constantly. We're constantly calling you guys because we do respect your lives and your own personal schedules. However, please respect ours. And sending us emails like at the last minute is not respecting our time, because we are taking our time to have these touch points because we do want to hear your point of view, and we think it's important that we get together. And as far as shooting is concerned, of course, that's essential. It's paramount. So we put all of these tools in place, the meeting tools, the shoot schedule. We put all of this organization in place, and we just ask that you respect us as much as we're trying to respect you. Please fill it out, because when you don't, and then the expectation is that you'll be there and you're not, and then we get a text 10 minutes into shooting that you're not going to show up, that really throws a lot of things off. And it makes us pretty pissed off. We don't want to be pissed off, so please, we just ask that you respect us as much as we're trying to respect you guys. Okay.
And Zachary, check one of your emails. There's a link to the schedule.
Or just give us the email right now in the
Or
chat.
you know what? Tell us your availability. Are you available every single weekend in December and January?
Right. Or if not, if you.
Oh, sorry.
Oh no, go ahead.
Except for of course.
I would assume I would be free. I'm not sure a couple months ahead, but I'm just gonna say I am. Unless if somehow something comes up, I definitely tell y'all and would not tell you like a day before or anything stupid like that. So I will just say I am available for that right now.
Thank you so much. And
Okay.
so we'll go ahead and we'll mark you as available, and then you'll be in the green. On the list, the people who are not have not filled it out yet, their names are in yellow, and that just lets us know that they've not done it. If you are good to go, your name is in green. So thank you for all you green forwards right now. We appreciate
Green.
it. Green is
Lean forwards, yes.
forward.
Lean forwards, yes.
Yeah. Absolutely.
And there's one more thing. We do have a shooting schedule that's posted on our website, and I'll put that in the chat room real quick.
Mm-hmm. So you guys can all look at
Now,
it.
it's not, once we have the locations
Right.
planned out, you're going to see this website being
And
updated
we're
all
going
the
to talk
time.
about those locations that we're possibly scouting right now.
Oh,
so that, why don't we
yes.
just give them the links so that they can actually look at them and see the types of places that we're attempting to get.
Okay. Now, take a look at that link right there, and I just want to show you how this works real quick. And then Serenity wants to show you the houses that we are looking at to shoot.
Right.
For,
we want to keep them realistic, but we want you to be in a place that's nice, that's clean. So we are partnering with a company called HomeAway, where people actually provide their homes. That way we don't have to get a, can they hear me really well? Can you guys hear me really well? Because I'm sitting quite far away from the line. Okay.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Wonderful. So we're partnering with HomeAway. They are furnished, beautiful homes, and we will be shooting from there. That way it saves us cost of having to furnish a location, and then you guys don't have to be in locations where there's no furnishing, no paint, no nothing, and it will up the quality of the production so much. It really will, because you'll be appearing in homes that look lived in, that look great, and you'll feel comfortable doing it and everything else.
Yeah, so they're very nice homes. They're pre-furnished.
And they'll all be in Austin.
And mostly in Austin. So
Right.
I think that's perfect. I mean, they're already clean. You know, they got a cleaning crew that comes in after the previous guest leaves, and
Right.
it's like a hotel but better.
Or a bed and breakfast. I would say
bed and
both.
breakfast.
Yeah, bed and breakfast.
But it's the whole house is yours,
Right.
and we'll be paying for that, so that and
that
we're
way
partnering
we have
with
bedroom
them.
for the bedroom scenes, for the living room scenes, and things like that. All of that will be available.
All that will
to
be
that,
available.
and the kitchen and everything else.
So I think that's awesome. Dylan just showed up. Welcome, Dylan.
Hello, Dylan.
Dylan is okay. There you go, Dylan. Hey, welcome, Dylan. The recording of this meeting will be uploaded to YouTube, so you can watch what happened before, whatever you missed.
And you can introduce Dylan.
And Gina's here now.
Hello, Jina.
Oh, Jina.
Hi.
Hello.
She is a specialist when it comes to the HomeAway. So
Right.
you want to speak to it?
We were just talking about HomeAway and letting everyone.
I heard.
Yeah. Okay. And we loved your video, by the way. Girl, your hair was fierce. I loved it.
Yay.
It's on the website if you want to take a look, by the way.
I saw it.
Oh, wonderful. What did you think?
Good.
Okay, good.
Now, you want to speak to HomeAway, Gina?
And for everybody who doesn't know, this is Jina Hinke. She is the associate producer for Forward, and she's also the operations manager. So she's wearing two hats right now, and she basically herds all the cats and makes sure that I stay on point with my writing and that everything else stays on point. She is spectacular. She's had about a decade of experience in the industry, as well as being a dedicated preschool teacher, a newlywed, and just an all-around great girl Friday. We are so blessed to have her on this production. So take it away, Gina.
Do you want me to talk about HomeAway? Because you said you already talked about that.
Well, we spoke to it as we knew it, but you were the one who actually went out and scouted the locations, looked at a couple of them, so you can speak to it, with more experience. Yeah.
Well, yeah, pretty much what you just said. It's going to be a lived-in place. It'll be also a place for people to stay who are out of town.
Right, like Francis. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But yeah, you pretty much nailed it when you were talking about it.
Awesome.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
What did you think when you went to go see them?
Oh, I haven't looked at them yet, but online I did look at them.
Okay.
And there are our places are definitely in the ones that you picked out.
Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Okay.
All right.
All right.
And so
We did talk about the Forward campaign as well, just before you came. And if you wanted to speak a little further to that, because I'm really excited about the Am I a Forward campaign. You know how excited I am about that. So if you want to speak to that further.
I'm not sure what you said, but we plan on getting flyers out around all the towns, Dallas, Houston, Austin, San Marcos, just with the Are You a Forward? And with the pull tabs on the bottom for the website, so people can go to that. Also, the hashtags, I am a forward, are you a forward, the forward campaign hashtag. So just use that every time you post a picture or anything information about forward.
Yes, absolutely. I forgot that part, and I'm on Twitter all day, so I don't know how I forgot the hashtag thing. But yeah, and then we'll get into you guys using your social media more. Is Monica in with us, or was she able to come back?
it doesn't seem like she was able to come back.
Okay. Well, Monica's actually been doing a lot on Twitter.
Which email address did you use?
I think I used, she already had Evolve Forward on there. Okay, so just you guys using your social media to promote this would do so much as far as marketing. And we did talk about this last time, but Monica actually did do it. Like, she's been retweeting my tweets, following us, and also tweeting herself. You know, and she changed her name to Evolve Forward with me, which I thought was so awesome. Nobody needs to change their name, of course, but you know, doing things, you know, to promote the show would go so far in helping us to get the word out. And that kind of grassroots marketing is worth more than any type of money we could pay for a marketing service to come in and market us. Because a lot of people, they trust their friends, they trust their family, they want to see their friends and family on TV or on a web series, you know, and they'll spread it just from being excited. Hey, my baby boy is going to be on Forward. What's Forward? I don't know, but he's going to be on it, you know, that type of thing. So if you could get it to friends and family, and then, you know, it could spread outward like that and then become viral and that type of thing. So feedback, you guys, on that? And again, I get the crickets.
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 But what do you guys think about these homes?
Oh, did you put the link in there?
No, I'm doing a presentation.
Yeah, I can see. Yeah, I can see them. Yeah, I mean, that's pretty awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah. So these are the places that we want to rent to shoot, and we'll only rent them for a couple of days because most of the scenes can be done within a couple of days. And then we'll leave it to you if you guys actually just, if we're just so tired, we all just want to kind of lamp out there, or if you want to personally stay there, or if you want to make it to your own home, that's not a problem. But we're renting it for the 2 days so that those who are coming, like Francis, from a great distance, will have a very great place to stay for the night and be able to eat and, you know, and have a shower and then be ready for shooting the next day. So what do you guys think about this presentation? Oh, that's Gideon's pad, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, this is going to be Gideon's pad.
Bachelor pad. Lord. Every time I see it,
He's
I laugh.
look at that table. Look at that table. That is awesome.
So, Zach, you'll actually be spending a whole lot of your shooting time in this particular one.
Wow, I really like that table though.
You gotta love that table. That's awesome.
Yeah. Actually, and it looks like where a guy would live.
You know,
it looks like where a guy would live.
You know how you stub your toe at the foot of a table?
Yeah. Oh, makes sense.
You are such a nerd. That's why I love you.
But these are all the ones we're looking at. We're going to have to kind
Right.
of, whoa, okay, that's a little expensive. But
Wait, how did that one even get in the list? You know how cheap I
yeah,
am.
per night, yeah.
No.
Some of these are like this one here. Woo, that's high.
How did that even get in the list?
But yeah, we'll have to iron these down to a few. Because this is going to cut it into my playtime budget.
Playtime budget.
Okay, so just really quick about the shooting schedule. I just want to explain it real quick.
Okay.
The URL is right there, evolveforward.net. You just got to remember, you know the website address, evolveforward.net/shoot. And you see where,
Let's give everybody a few minutes to get there.
if you want to get there real quick, you can also see it on the screen. You also Windows 10 notifications. Bookworm home.
It's now following us on Twitter.
Yay!
Yay!
We're getting followed on Twitter almost on a daily, like every hour.
So many people are following us now.
But this is a private link, so please don't share this with anybody. It's a publicly accessible link, yes.
For you guys.
But please, don't share this out because in this right here will have locations and who and what. These may be people's homes, so definitely keep it on the down low as far as that's concerned. But this is the shooting location. This is what you can bookmark on your phone. You can pull this up on your phone. This explains how you can use Google and Microsoft accounts to synchronize to your phone. It explains all that here.
Right.
If you need contact information, you're out on the road and you can't find us. Like let's say you just can't find us, or like, oh man, I'm lost. Well, the phone numbers, I need to ask Jenny if.
Did you mean Jina?
Gina, sorry. If she wants us to publish her phone, I have to ask her permission, but I haven't had time.
That's fine.
But our phone numbers are here, and I made it where if you tap on the phone numbers, it will automatically dial into that number.
Right.
And then this is the, when we get the locations and all that will be filled out, the time, location, who needs to show up, and information like where you have to park, where you should not park or else your car will get towed away, and so on and so forth.
Right.
All that will be here. And so definitely bookmark this on your phones, computers, everything.
Right.
Okay.
And we'll be sending out an email as well with this information. So you'll have it to refer back to if you just don't bookmark it or anything. You can just go back to that email. We ask that you do save it. Star it, make it important, put it in a file folder, whatever you need to do, and you can refer back to it as well.
And also it's in Google Groups as well, shoot schedule.
Right.
Boom, you click on it and it takes you right there.
Exactly.
All right, so that's all I have to say. That's all my announcements.
Wait, that's all your announcements?
Mm-hmm.
What?
Yeah,
okay.
I'm
all right.
I'm pretty much
Okay, so what we need right now is actual feedback from you guys. So we need to hear from you. This is your time to tell us what you're feeling about the production, the way we did talk earlier about how the script is going and of course the final day. But how you guys are feeling about the production. This is also your time to tell us, hey, look, just whatever. Because this only works when we're all communicating, we're all talking. So we've done a majority of the talking and put out announcements. Now we need to hear from you guys. How has your week been? How are you looking forward to forward? Anything, we'd like to hear it.
I've been trying to share your Facebook page on my page, but I can't figure out how to do it without sharing it on my personal thing.
Oh, Courtney.
Oh, okay. And here you go. This is your area of expertise. There you go, ma'am.
Who needs help with
Courtney.
how to share on Facebook and
not share? She
and
doesn't
share
want
it on your personal.
page. She wants to put it on her.
Does anybody need help with that?
No, that's what she does.
I know Courtney did, but I'm asking anybody else.
Okay, thank you, honey. I'm sorry.
Anybody else?
No, I think I'm good.
Okay. Basically, it's really simple. Like I did suggest last week, or maybe in the email. I don't remember exactly where. I do so much every day. It's so hard to keep up. It is hard to keep up. Trust me. Every day I'm like, wait a minute, what am I supposed to do right now? Ooh, I'm supposed to be talking to you about how to do Facebook page. So anyway, when you post on your fan page, you need to go to that fan page, inside the fan page, and post there. If you do it outside the fan page, it will post it on your personal. So on the left hand side, well, first, okay. At first, you got to go to your fan page. Okay, literally go into it. On the left hand side, it will say, let me log into my Facebook real quick. Actually, you know what? Presentation time. Here we go. I'll show it to you. Programs, share, window. Okay. You should see it in a second. Let me know when you guys see it. Everybody seeing it?
It's loading. Okay, now it's up.
Okay. All right. So it's going to be slow because I'm doing this Skype thing and I'm recording the presentation and trying to load things, so it's going to be really slow for me. So this is our forward. We have administrator rights, but this is put here because I told it to put it here. This is like my little shortcut. But what you may have to do at first is to go to where is it at? Okay, you want to scroll down on the left hand side, and it says pages right there. So you click on pages. Then it will show you all the pages that you have access to. And like I'm going to click on forward here. So now I'm on the forward page. This is where you want to post it, Courtney. You want to post it here. Now, if you ever wanted to, you want to post it here. So if you ever want to post it as someone else, you can always change it by clicking on this link here, posting as. I can post it as my next movie, Double Shot, and Double Shot can post here. And I'm going to show you how that looks. Right now on the forward page, there it is. It's on the left side, actually. But so you got to make sure you change that to your fan page, and then to say we are having our cast meeting now. Also, it is our weekly touch point. I'm doing this live right now on our Facebook page. You'll be able to see it if you go there. All right, so that's basically how you do it.
Right.
If you do it here, you will be posting it to yours. Just so don't do it here. And that I'm doing right now on my personal
and
Facebook.
Show them how they can also post their videos. If they want to post their video, let's go to Courtney. You can post their video.
So Courtney, for instance,
you want to post your video.
You want to post your video. So give me a second. I got to get the link. It's going to be slow for me. Oh no, Courtney, say that whole thing again, please.
On posting the page on my fan page, it looks like I have to use an actual computer and I can't use my phone. Is that correct?
Oh, yes. No. No.
Okay.
Phones are very limited. I mean, yes, they're great to have, but they are limited. Unless you go into the Facebook app itself and then go into your page and do it, there's no way to do it from the outside.
Right.
It will always default to your personal.
Right.
So unfortunately.
Right.
And here's something else that's really screwed up too. I'm going to show you guys something. When you post your link, make sure that you get rid of all the rigmarole that's here. This is all you need right there. That's it. So make sure it says V equals in this little crazy ass code here. Anything after that, all that bull that YouTube puts in,
okay, honey.
Take it away.
Keeping it family friendly.
Now, you want to copy that, and let's say I want to post one of our cast members, Courtney. Okay.
Yeah, playing the role of Barney.
Now, one thing that's screwed up is every once in a while, Facebook does not do it very well. It does not post a picture, and it didn't do it for me this time.
Yes, exactly.
It will happen. You know what you have to do? Hit refresh and do it again.
I love Facebook so much.
And sometimes Facebook does that. And then if you do it again, it might. There you go.
There we go.
There we go.
There you go.
I'm glad it
beautiful
did not
Courtney.
work for me the first time because now you can see that it did not work for me. But when I refreshed it,
Right.
it did work for me. Now I got her picture and the description and all that stuff there, and voila, it's on our Facebook
Okay,
page
it's
now.
so posted.
Yep,
Yep.
it's posted.
Awesome.
All right.
Yeah. Awesome, awesome. So, if you guys, if this was going too quick for you or anything like that, or you just are like, hey, I remember what Antonio told me, and then you'd like, just to go step by step a little bit slower, please give us a call. We're here all day long. And you can give us a call and we'll walk you through it. So to be sure that you have the steps. Is there anybody who would prefer to have an email with those steps?
I would.
Okay.
Who's that?
I don't know.
It's me, Francis.
Okay, Francis would like to have the steps. Okay, is there anyone else who would like to have an email with those?
Yeah, Benjamin.
Yes, sir. Okay. You know what? Don't be afraid to say that you would like the steps. Please let us know, because there are some people who would prefer not to have the email, and we want to be sure we're sending the email to the people who truly want it, rather than sending out a blast email about it and then get people who call us up later complaining about that they didn't want it. So We've got Benjamin, we've got Francis. Was that also Jina? Courtney, would you like the steps?
Yeah.
I think it was Courtney. Yeah.
Okay, wonderful. All right.
Annette would like the steps.
Thank you, Miss Annette. We will definitely send them. Okay, so what we'll do is we'll send them to the majority of the cast. We'll send them to everybody who's in here, and then we will then just request to the others, hey, would you like the steps for the posting and everything that we talked about? Okay? So,
Gotcha.
All right, wonderful. That is great. So, we're still at the portion where we're hearing feedback and talking from you guys. So, please, anyone else? And thank you, Courtney. That was actually something good that will help us to promote to more people if you guys do it, as we talked about with the social media. Anyone else have anything else? Come on, don't be shy.
Yeah, I have a question.
Yeah, Francis.
Are we gonna sit down at some point and do a table reading, or kind of act this out?
To the commitment meeting.
Mm.
That goes right into the commitment meeting.
Okay.
Commitment meeting. All right. Then this is you. This is all you, my friend.
Commitment meeting
Commitment meeting.
is I'm going to call each and every one of you to discuss your commitment to the project.
Right.
Again, like I said early on, we're getting very close here. It's starting to, the belts are getting tight and tighter and tighter. So next week, October 25th, Sunday night, we're going to have a commitment meeting. Again, I'll get in touch with each and every one of you. For those who are not able to show up, we can have a separate read with them. But we are going to start doing these, any scenes that you are with someone else, we're going to get with you, like let's say Benjamin and Neely. We'll get Randall and Monica, or Jeremy and Monica, Nathan and Francis.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Nathan, meet Francis. He's your partner.
Yeah. Well, don't. Your partner in the CIA.
Well, I think they know what I meant. You guys know what I meant, right?
Well, this is 2015. When you say partner, you do have to explain it out a little bit. So yes, your CIA partner is, and Bernie is the operative that works with you both.
That's right.
So all three of you, most of your scenes will be around each other. Okay, so all three of you meet, say hello, and yeah, and Bernie is kind of, I don't know if you guys watch NCIS, but Bernie is kind of you guys' Abby. She always has the answer. She's always hunting stuff up, giving you guys tips. Brandon and Bernie work closer together than with Charles. And then she's actually the one that drops a dime on Charles, letting Brandon know, hey, he's been made, or he's your guy, or whatever.
All right, so
Tattletale
Nathan,
Courtney.
Nathan, I guess, fell out. So That's so Francis. You met Nathan. He's going to be your CIA partner in crime.
Yeah, and please be Bernie. Yeah.
And Bernie as well is your
Courtney.
Courtney is going to be there as well. And so yeah, that's awesome. So we're going to have reads for each and every one of you separately outside of the touch points. Because the reason why we used to do those reads during the touch point, but then people who weren't in those scenes kind of sat there and they looked bored and they're like, okay,
Right.
So the touch point is mainly just for getting the information out, recording that information, and then upload it on YouTube for those who weren't able to show up.
Right.
So that's it.
Right, but the importance of the commitment meeting, because we didn't really.
Oh, the importance of the commitment
Right.
meeting is for us to meet in person.
Right.
Annette, Davida, who is not here, Nilly, Francis, and Patricia, and
Ashton and
Channing
Right.
don't have to show up because
they live-
you guys live far.
Right.
San Antonio, Kylene, Dallas, and Houston.
Right.
Too far for you to travel
Right.
just for a
But if
meeting.
it is something that you want to do,
If you happen to be in town, because there was a sale happening in something, Nordstrom's only happening in Austin, please stop by, But
Right.
we will also hold the meeting online as well. So
Right.
for those of you who are far away, come online. But if you live in Austin, we really hope that you guys show up in person.
Right.
Location to be announced.
Right.
I will send out a mass email about that.
And Antonio will be attending in town, and I will be hosting the online portion for those of us who live out of town. And that's why we won't be together. I'll be facilitating this but the commitment meeting, honestly, is you guys making a commitment. We really cannot create this unless we have the commitment of all the artists who are a part of this.
Mm-hmm.
And we understand that right now this is a labor of love. It's getting a story out there that needs to be told. Great story, everything like that. But at the end of the day, if we can't have consistent commitment from each and every one of you, then our story cannot be properly told. Because I have written the lines to each one of you. I know just based on your videos and our talks, I have written the lines specifically for each one of you. So if you drop out, then your character drops out, which drops out an entire part of the story.
Mm-hmm.
Like if Benjamin somehow drops out, that's such a major part of the story dropping out, I don't even know how we would come back from that. If Brandon drops out, if Michael drops out, any one of the characters drop out, it's not just you dropping out. You're actually taking away from the entire story that needs to be told. And we need a commitment from each and every one of you because we are committed to making this happen. And that, if that means to our very last dime, to sweat and tears, whatever it's going to take, we are committed to doing that.
Oh, yeah.
And we are not asking that level of commitment to you. Please don't eat ramen like we do.
That's our
it's
job.
Not a healthy, that's our job.
That's our job.
Right, and that's what we
That's
do.
not your job.
But we are asking you to show up, and when you show up, don't just talk about it, be about it.
Yeah.
That's what I'm asking from each one of you. Because it's great to come to the touch points and say, yeah, I'm all about, doing this role, and yeah, I'm excited to be part of it and, doing the videos. But it's more than that. It's showing up, and being about this production until we get it done.
Bright early in the morning in some cases.
Yes. So that's what the commitment meeting is about. It's very serious for us because we need to know that you're going to be there. And not just be there at the commitment meeting, but be here for the production,
Right.
forward.
At least for the first season.
Yes, exactly.
We can always find a way to, work where you don't show up in season 2.
Right, if that's what you want. But
if that's
please
what you
come and
want.
talk to us because I have to write to that. But
Right.
for the most part, for what we're doing in December and January, we need a commitment. So we're going to sit down, have the commitment meeting. Those of you who are not able to be there, please commit to being there online because I will be here facilitating that so that we're all joined up together.
Mm-hmm. And the reason I'm calling each and every one of you personally because the
Right.
people who are not here, I'll be calling them as well.
Right.
the actor's contract will be signed at that point too. The contract will consist of the following: you cannot leave the production until we find some way to make you leave.
Right.
You know,
We can
so
write you
that's
out.
what that means is write you out.
Right.
You know, like they do in most shows, they either have you move to a different town, or you go to school, you go to a boarding school,
Or you get killed.
or you get killed.
Right.
You
and
know?
we've got Charles there, and he'll
kill
every
you,
one of
and then
yeah, he'll
you're out
kill
the
every
show.
one of you if he has a chance.
If you've seen Grey's Anatomy, you've seen Scandal. I'm sure you've seen every single movie and show that's out there. They always find a way to move you out so that the character is pushed out and it makes sense.
Right. It needs to make sense. It can't be just
Right.
you're just not there anymore.
So that's what the
we have to write
contract
it in a way.
says. The contract says stay with us until we're able to write you out somehow.
Right.
And
it won't
then
take you long to write you
the
out.
actor's contract will also consist of money. Anytime there's any money made, advertising on the website, the YouTube ads that plays in the beginning, you get like 0.001 cent off of every view. That adds up over time. So if you get like 1 million hits, if the show does become that popular, which we really hope it does,
Yeah, we're
then
working for that.
that'll be extra money.
Right, that we will
Anytime,
distribute among all of you.
for every $1,000, each of you will get $1 times the amount of lines divided by 100 times per season. I mean, I know that it does. It's very complicated formula, but basically, let's say for instance, like Delia, she has the most lines out of everybody, so she'll get $1 times 5 times the amount of seasons she's in. So then this is per season.
Right.
So second season it'll be the same thing. And so if season 1 makes a lot of money and season 2 makes even more money, and you're in both seasons, well, that's more money for you.
Exactly.
If the show doesn't make any money, we don't make any money either.
No.
Okay.
We don't. We're still broke.
We're still broke.
We're still broke.
And if the show makes a lot of money, great.
Right.
We're doing this out of labor of love. We're not looking to make money. Just to let you know.
We're looking to tell a story that needs to
We
be
don't
told
care if we make money or
from
not.
our perspective.
What we care about is doing it because we love the art, the artwork. It's fun. It's also, you guys are doing it too, not because you just love it, because you also need something to add to your reel. You know, IMDb. Oh, by the way, set up your IMDb accounts if you don't already have one. Because when I was working on IMDb, what happens is it does a search. Like when I put in a name, it searches out and says, okay, do you mean this Benjamin? Do you mean this Courtney? And I'm like, nope, that's not her. Nope. And I've been saying no to almost each and every one of you. So go to imdb.com, create your profile. It is free. They're going to force you to pay for it. If you want to, go for it. But you don't have to pay for it, okay? Because there is a free account. But if you want to pay for it, it does give you more options. It gives you more connections and blah, 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 blah. If it works, it works. If it doesn't, that's up to you to make that decision. But I don't recommend it, you know, at least until you're maybe, you know, Sandra Bullock area, making big money. I'll say it like that. So just do the free part. You know, always stick to the free. IMDb will always say, if you pay for this, you get this and that. Don't do it. Just keep doing the free.
Okay, one thing I wanted to ask about the commitment. Now, I consider myself to be a working actor, and so I'm always on the lookout for, you know, some opportunity. With the idea in mind that I can book out for certain projects, et cetera, et cetera. Now, how much time, let's say, would you need, for instance, if I got an opportunity to do something, that took up 2, 3, 4 days, how much latitude do I have with you guys?
Well, keep in mind, Benjamin, that, the shooting schedule that we just had everybody fill out. The shooting schedule, all it does is allows me to know who's available on what day, so that when we finally get the locations with Jina and myself and Serenity get together, we figure out which locations are available, what we can pay for. And so let's say, Benjamin, we're going to shoot at Westlake Park on this particular day. We hope that you stick to that one day. And then, let's say you're in 7 different days. I'm just throwing a number out there. I don't really know yet, okay? we hope that you will commit to those 7 days out of all those weekends that we have posted. You're not going to be there for every weekend. You're only going to be there when you're needed for that.
Right, I understand.
So now let's say, for instance, we get done with season 1. We're going to start shooting season 2 probably in the summer of next year. We're going to try to do a little bit earlier in the year. So at that point, we'll come back to you and say, hey, we're about to do season 2 now. You interested? Yeah, you are. Nathan, you're interested? Courtney, Francis, okay, great. We got everybody. Or we only get half the people or whatever. Then we hope that at that point we can find ways of writing you out if you're not coming back for season 2.
Right.
All right, I got you. All right, thanks. That answered my question.
Right.
Yeah, exactly. Though I would hate to write Harold out. Oh,
right, we really
that
want.
would kill me.
There are key characters that we really, and I'm sorry to say, everybody's important. Okay.
And also, please keep in mind, we can write you as recurring. We don't want to kill anyone off. You could just say, I'm going to be gone for a while. Like if you got a role, and God bless you if you do, you would just, I would write it as, okay, I've just got to go and think for a while. Then you would come back, and it would be, 3 months later, 6 months later, or whenever you would come back, and then we would just bring you back.
You may skip a season.
Exactly, like a lot of people do.
Like you can like they do this in real life and in real television. So what we'll do is it's like you come to me and say, hey, this year I just got a great part. It's going to be 3 months of shooting. It's going to mess up your shooting schedule. Okay, great. We're going to write you off as leaving. You're gone. And then next season we'll bring you back in. So that's not
exactly. And then it'll just be like you were off on a sojourn. You had to think about some things or whatever it is, or they got you in one of the facilities and you finally escaped or whatever it is.
And then that would be a nice little cliffhanger too, because
exactly.
maybe you can come in and shoot one scene where they show you and locked up in some
facility,
and that's it.
And that's it, yeah.
And that's all we use you for.
And that's a good cliffhanger and a good plot twist.
The next season, you wake up and you find a way to escape.
Yeah, or we could do that Dallas thing where the whole thing was a dream. No, we're not using that.
No, we're not doing that.
That was so bad. No, we're not doing that.
We're not doing Dallas.
No, oh God, that was that Who Shot JR was the worst.
Anybody who's as old as we are, and Benjamin, they remember that, and that too.
Yeah. Oh God. Yes, that was just awful.
Zachary and Courtney. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Sorry. That may be.
In fact, actually, we don't say sorry because we're glad you missed it.
Yeah, you were lucky to have missed that.
You were lucky to have missed that.
Oh my God, that was the worst season of Dallas ever.
Oh,
and then she woke up and the dude was in the shower. Oh my God. No.
Is there anything else you want to say?
No, I want some more feedback because we're just not getting the feedback. So let's more questions.
Okay.
And
any more questions from anybody?
Because I realized that listening
any comments,
back,
suggestions?
Yeah. Listening back at some of the other touch points, I realized it was just mainly us talking, and we did not provide an opportunity for you guys to talk, or we went directly into the reads and stuff like that. So there have to be more questions because we get a lot of emails throughout the week. So this is the place that you can actually speak with us and talk with us and get what's going on and where we're trying to go with everything. So please talk to us. That's why we do this every week.
Serenity.
Yes.
Could we talk later about my character so I can get more of a feel for Bernie?
Okay, sure. No problem. We can definitely do that. Do you want to schedule a time or,
Yeah, that would be great.
Okay, wonderful. Absolutely. Absolutely. With having a cast so large, just getting to talk to people one-on-one, and I appreciate doing that all the time. So please, just email me. You can shoot me an email right now. And put my email addresses in the box so that she can do that and say, hey, whatever time. Yeah, definitely. So you can get a feel for Bernie. Did looking at the videos of Abby not give you a sense, or you want more of a sense?
I want more of a sense. I've been watching them, but I've started since the beginning, and I don't see her much really in the first season.
Right. I'm still writing her because we have to, and just with because we're doing the casting too and having to talk, and then with casting the children, we're having to talk to the parents more, and they have more concerns. So we've been spending the last couple of weeks really talking that in, also getting the interpreter. So there have been quite a few things that we've been doing, but yeah, please, I will make that time available for you. I can speak to Bernie, and then we can put the even more of the lines in.
Okay. Thank
Right.
you.
Right. Sure. It's not a problem at all. Not a problem at all. Anyone else? Michael? How are you? Michael. Oh my gosh. I'm so sorry. Zachary. I actually start to kind of confuse you guys with your actual characters. Yeah. So Zach, how are you feeling about Michael? The snarkiness, you're bringing that in, stuff like that. Are there any?
Yeah, I love it.
Okay. Wonderful.
I love it, and I like how he's gonna be towards the end of the season. So
Yeah. Exactly.
makes me excited.
And I really want to get to 8 through 13. I really want to be done with 1 through 7, the mid-season, just because we want to make sure. I don't know if you guys have seen this particular, there's another diverse sci-fi drama that's come out. It's called Surviving. It's directed and produced by Reagan Gomez, and she's putting it out as a web series. She's only got 2 episodes up, but that's the level of quality, and that's where I want to go with this, because I want to actually go head-to-head with her as far as festivals and as far as competing against her for awards and things like that. I absolutely love her. She's an inspiration, but I think that we could do better. That's just because I'm not into zombies, and that's what her show is about. It's kind of like The Walking Dead. So I want to go up against her. You guys, please take a look at Surviving. You can just put Surviving into the Google, or just go to ReaganGomez.com. She also has it on our website. And if you look at the trailer and the first 2 episodes, they only run about 10 minutes apiece. But it's very well done, very well scripted, very well shot. Everything is really of a quality level, and we're going to go up against her. So in looking at that, I want you guys to look at that and then say, this is where we are taking forward. This is the level of quality. This is how we'll be shooting. This is exactly, where we want to be in terms of our series. And we're going to go up against her for the Webbies and for every other film festival and everything. We'll be submitting forward, so that it gives you guys the ability to get that recognition. Plus, I'll be sending everybody a list of questions. I'd like to do a press release for each and every one of you about why you were joining forward, what you think about, and so that we can do backgrounds on each one of you, and that can be released to like news. What do you guys think about that, to news services and things like that, to get you guys the recognition? It's just not about me. I've done one press release that was about me, and now Krishuna is going to be the second one, and I want to feel, how the rest of you feel about that. Because some of you may not want to have your information released or may not want to do an interview. And this is...
I'm good with that, except for the witness protection program. We'll talk about that later.
I knew Ben would say something crazy. I knew you would. Okay, those of you not in the witness protection program, and I'm going to really ask why any actor, I'm in the witness protection program, but I have chosen acting, putting my face on the screen as a profession. I've done that.
I didn't say I was smart.
I love it. Okay, but how does the rest of you feel? And they're going to be easy questions, just like how long have you been acting? Just basic. What training have you had or none, or if you went to School of Life and I learned acting on the streets or however, and then basically with forward why you think your role is important, that type of thing, and just what you're hoping, in the future, what types of roles you happen to want to do. How do you guys feel about that, so that we can get some of this marketing out there and get you guys marketed? not just as members of Forward, but for your own personal acting careers.
I think it's a good idea.
Wonderful. Thank you. Thank you. Because this project is not just about us. We will go on to, we've got three other projects in the can that we'll be looking to do, 2 short films and then 1 feature length film as well. So, we're going to move on from Forward. We'll continue to do Forward, but we also are thinking about our future, but we're thinking about your future too. And it may not be with Forward. Wherever your career takes you, we want to help you get there. So we think that marketing you guys, making sure you're packaged well, making sure that everything that you do with us helps to springboard you to the next level of your own career is important to us. And crickets. Again, every time I speak, there's crickets. Why? Okay. So, nothing else from you guys? Okay. So, I guess that we have come to the end of this touch point, pretty much.
Thank you for coming.
Yeah, so any last minute, anything that you guys want to say?
Well, I'm glad that I'm involved. I'm glad that you're involved, and I'm glad you're as committed as you are.
Thank you.
And I'm just going to go forward and know that it's going to be the greatest project I've ever been involved in.
Thank you very much.
Nice.
Wait a minute, but I think, was that you, Gina, who wanted to say something?
No, it sounded like Courtney.
Courtney, or was it Courtney?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
If there's anyone in San Antonio, if we could get together so we can carpool when filming starts.
Oh, that would probably be Antonio and I.
Oh, okay.
No, we'll be in Dallas at the time.
Oh, we will be in Dallas. Oh,
Right.
because we're moving to Dallas for that job. Oh. Okay, we will make that happen for you.
Okay, depending on my budget, I'm going to see about getting one of you guys to pick up a van of some sort.
Right.
So that's a possibility.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And yeah, we did talk about that, about how we would
Or
just have
SUV or
a
something.
SUV and just start picking. We'll start in San Antonio and just start picking people up at all points going north, all the way to Dallas, and then driving back. So that we will do. We will definitely. And Courtney, if you could also put that in an email so that I can put that in a file, and that is something that Gina and I will work on. To make sure that you have the transportation you need to get to the shoots and everything. We will take care of you.
Okay, thank you.
Oh, Katie.
Hello?
Yes.
I just wanted to say that I enjoy using the Skype Business versus the Google Hangout. I enjoy being able to see the slides and everything because I'm a visual person. So my vote is for Skype Business.
Thank you, Annette. Yes.
Thank you.
Okay, we did want to hear that at the end of the meeting. Which
Score!
You know what?
I'm a Microsoft fan. I'm sorry.
Yeah. No, nobody's sorrier than I am. Okay.
Score!
I got your score. I really do.
Where's that soccer now?
Yeah, I got your score. Wait till we get off of this thing. I got your score. I really do. I guess I was really against it.
Yes, you was.
I hate Microsoft.
I won.
Okay. Yes, you won. You got it. Okay.
And the crowd is cheering.
Yeah, you know what? Anyway. Okay, so how many of us, and I guess you can either put it in the chat conversation or you could put it, or you could say it, how many of us like this platform better than Google Groups or whatever we were using before? I have to say, honestly, I do like this better. As much as it hurts me to say it, I am saying it.
She hates Microsoft.
I really do.
I like it much better. It's easier to use.
Score!
Shut up with the score. Okay, make his head even bigger than it already. And those of you who have met him already know he has a very big head. Seriously. Oh, okay. Courtney, you like it better. All right. Let's hear from Francis, because you have done both as well. Francis, hello. He's still here with us. Okay. Anybody else?
Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah, can hear you.
Yeah, I like this a little bit better. Google Hangouts was kind of making my web browser freeze a little bit.
Shut up.
Oh man,
Yeah, so this is good.
you're making him a happy man.
You guys don't even know. He's doing the 3-step Holy Ghost right now. Oh, gosh. All right. Gina, what is your opinion of this platform as opposed?
I like it, and I also like the visual thing, so that's good. I like it.
Shut up.
Sorry.
That's okay. Zach, how about you? Let's make it a unanimous. Why not?
I definitely prefer Skype for Business. The only thing that I would mention is when I try to do it on my phone, because sometimes my computer in general freezes with this kind of stuff, is that I couldn't do it on my phone because it's a lot smoother on my iPhone than.
Okay, there is a way to do it on the phone, though.
There is. Let me do some research on that, Zach.
And then we'll, can you
Yeah.
schedule some time with us, and then we could sit down with you for maybe 20 minutes and then get it set up on your phone, whatever time is good for you. Could you send us an email?
Okay, sure. Yeah, it was just it's nothing big. It's just something that I wanted to mention because when I tried to log in, or when I tried to open the app, it made me want to log in or like sign in to something, which are like.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yay! One bad point for Skype for Business. Yes! One.
Skype for Business does allow phone calling, but like I said, it does cost money.
Okay.
So
Nice.
I'm going to set that up in the next week or two.
Right.
And
so that you will be able to do it from your phone
Right.
On us, basically.
Right.
Yeah.
We'll pay for it. It's just, you
Yeah.
know, it's just we can't do it right now.
Right at this moment, no. So in a couple of weeks, we will make it so that you guys can log in from your phones, and it'll be on us. Okay?
Sounds good.
All right, wonderful. Okay. So I guess everybody is down for Skype for Business. So yay. Let's give a slow clap for that. Shut up. He is over here grinning like the Cheshire Cat. Seriously. All right. So basically, let us, I'm just going to round in this by just touching on the points that we talked about. We've got the shot location. Everybody has that email or that web address, correct?
Yes.
Okay, and we talked about the am I a forward? We do need those sooner rather than later. So it's very simple to do. Just please record those, the am I a forward, because we need to have that done by the end of the week, like by the 22nd.
What exactly is that? Are we just recording ourselves and saying, am I a forward, and that's it?
Yep, pretty much. Am I a forward? And then another video. Are you a forward?
Then pause for.
Then another separate video. I am a forward.
So or if it's the same video, just say.
Yeah, because we can.
Are you a forward? Pause for like a good second. Then say, I am a forward.
Yeah,
that's it.
Long enough for us to edit it and break those two apart and make them two separate things. But yeah, we need those by October 22nd, if you please. Does anyone have a problem with recording that 30 seconds of film?
Should I send you the video separately?
Right. And Courtney, I want you dressed as Abby. If you could do your hair in 2 ponytails, that would be really great for me.
Okay.
Thank you. Thank you, because I love the shade of black that your hair is now. Yeah, if we could get one, I did like the way that you did your hair in the video that we are showing. So if you have one with the hair straight down, the way that you had it before, and then one with the 2 ponytails.
Okay.
Thank you very much. All right. Francis, you look great in whatever you do. If we could get you in a tie.
Okay, cool.
Wonderful. And because you are the CIA agent, and plus you've really got to stick up your ass pretty much for the entire. Yeah. Well, you're a sociopath, so yeah. Yeah, your character is a sociopath, and really has OCD, and you're really big on clean and
dress.
Yes, and propriety and stuff like that. Like.
Okay.
Yeah, the military messed you up.
Dress right dress.
Dress right dress, exactly, pretty much. Zach, please keep the 2 earrings in all the time.
Yeah. Awesome.
And if one where we could get your hair just a little bit messier at the top, we would love that. Just a little bit more tassels.
What do you mean, like oh, to just mess up my hair more, or like one of them is I have messier hair because I just did something wild.
Oh.
Kind of thing.
Okay. Did it include coloring? Like, did you color it?
Oh no, not at all.
Oh, you just got a cut that's even yeah, as messy as you want to get.
Okay.
Honey, yes, that's how we want to do with you. But keep the 2 earrings in and the glasses we love. So keep that going on. Annette, we want one of your beautiful goddess gowns, of course. I love the green on you, so we could do that again.
Okay, no, but I want to do something different, and I'm going to have a head wrap.
Oh, hey, I love the head wrap because, Krishun rocked that head wrap in hers. So, yeah, we love that. We love that. Yeah, so, yeah, head wrap. And if you're going to have your daughters involved, which I definitely want, whatever they, maybe one of your daughters is dressed in modern dress and then another of your daughters is in one of your dresses. Could you do that for us? Awesome sauce. Benjamin, we love you as you come. However you're going to do it.
Alrighty.
Oh, thank you very much. So, as far as those, we need those by the 22nd. Is everybody good with that?
Oh, yeah.
All right, wonderful. And we talked about HomeAway. We talked about the locations. We talked about everything. So we're good. Thank you guys so much for coming. As always, I love talking to my forwards. Thank you very much. And of course, the video will be up on YouTube, so you guys can kind of circle back.
Hours.
Right, and then we'll send out an email with reminders for everything, the commitment meeting as well. And Jina, I'm going to be calling you after this meeting. Is that okay?
Yeah.
Okay, wonderful. So, thank you guys. Absolutely. We're making the choice and we're making the journey.
Forward.
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 Forward. Thank you. All right. Goodbye, you guys.
Goodbye.
Thank you.
Bye.
All right, goodbye.
Awesome. Okay, yeah, take care, guys.